Yeah, it's not hard to raise a lot of dust in this country, as incredibly dry and dusty as it's continuing. This drought has been going on for a year now, and the roads are really powder dry. Driving in the evening sometimes, it's like driving through a fog when the wind drops to near zero, and it is literally hard to see where you're going. So, anyway, it was October 3rd, and sunshine and blue sky. Still had a few leaves on the trees that the wind hadn't blown away yet by some miracle. So, time to take the Merc out for a little spin and a little bit of video, still pictures of the scenery. I cruised down through the Jumping Deer Creek Valley, up and down various hills, and check out the scenery on the way. So, check it out. If you're not familiar with the Merc-O-Matic transmission, if you're running it in drive, you're only going to get 2 speeds out of it. So second is the lowest it'll go, and this hill was extremely steep and rough. You can see by the gullies in it. They haven't run a grader over this in a year or two, because I'm pretty sure it hasn't rained hard enough to make gullies this year. So the old Merc probably would have handled it in drive, but I thought, why push it? I manually downshifted into low, and you can hear it in the soundtrack. And once we get up on the top, back into drive and keep on cruising, taking it slow, watching out for rocks and gopher holes in the road, and just try to take in the scenery. This is what they call a level crossing. It's kind of an alternative to having a culvert. It's a rocky bottom, and the water can flow right through over the surface and not damage the road. So it's not too many years ago there would have been water flowing over the road even at this time of the year, but as dry as it's been, you can see in the video on the side shot there's not a drop of water to be seen. Might have noticed a few seconds or a minute further back there with water showing a little ways upstream. There's a good sized beaver dam holding a fair bit of water, but the old creek is pretty dry. One thing about this drought, you do get a lot of really nice harvesting weather, and happened to catch sight of a combine working alongside the road as I was heading home. So Anyway, that pretty much wraps up this heavily edited version of the leaf tour through the Jumping Deer Creek. Hope you found it interesting, and feel free to leave a comment or a like, and stay tuned for more from the Route 56 channel.